we are here to talk about a new gypsy tune. So I am playing this in the gypsy style on a gypsy guitar, but if you're just playing a steel string or a nylon string or even mandolin or any instrument at all, the chords are going to be the same. I'm playing variations on the chord, so I'm going to call a C chord, and I'm actually playing something else. I'm playing a C6 chord. But I want you all to just think about the basic chords for this, and that'll keep you going, and then we'll do an advanced video on how to make these chords a little more gypsy-like or jazz-like if you prefer. So this tune is Artillerie Lourde, which means heavy artillery or heavy guns. It's an old World War II parade song that Django wrote, and he kind of did this with some very traditional chords, so it's not going to be tough to remember what you're supposed to do in either section. And then he's got an A section and a B section. The A section is very traditional sounding. The B section is just a little walk down. So we'll talk about how to do all of this, and then we'll talk about the melody in the next video. So basically, the A section consists of 4 chords that you probably all know. There's a C chord, so you've got these chords either under your fingers, or you can go watch one of my videos on basic guitar chords. If you're not sure, just stop the video right here and go check those out and learn these chords, because they're all just basic chords. But we're going to use a C chord, an A minor, a D minor, and then a G or a G7. So I'm going to call them, and we're going to play each one twice, and then we'll have a little way to, a different way to wrap this up. So we've got a C chord, followed by a C chord, A minor, D minor, D minor again, and G7. And now basic chords would be C, C, A minor, D minor, and G. And then we do that again a third time. C, A minor, D minor, or G7, and then it's really easy. We play C twice, G7 twice, and then C twice, and then G7 twice. That's the A section. So I'm going to play that for you in the gypsy style, but remember, it's C, A minor, D minor, G, each chord played twice, and we do that 3 times, and then follow it with C twice and G twice, and do that twice. C again twice and G twice. So here it is. C, A minor, D minor, G, C, A minor, D minor, G, C, A minor, D minor, G, C, G, and C, and G. Now, to play the next section, I'm going to advise using bar chords. You don't have to on a few of them, but on a few of them you're going to have to. And if you do use a single bar chord, it becomes just a shape that you can slide around. So the chords are C7, B flat 7, A flat 7, and G7. And the C7 and the G7 are available in the open position, and they're pretty common chords, but the A flat and the B flat are not. So what I'm going to recommend is that you use a C7 chord on the 8th fret. So count up to the 8th fret, and then here are the finger placements that we want. The first finger plays the 8th fret in bars, and then we're going to place our middle finger on string 3, fret 9. And then the only thing we need after that is our 3rd finger, the ring finger, on the 10th fret on string 5. So here are the numbers from the low string. It's 8, and that's under the bar. And then we have 3rd finger on the 10th fret. And then we have on the 4th string, 8, which is under the bar. And then we have middle finger on string 3, 9th fret. And then the last 2 strings, strings 2 and 1, are under the bar. So it's... And now the C7 is that chord. It's 8th fret, 8 times. 6, 7, 8. Then we just move down to the 6th fret and play it 8 times, and that's the B flat 7 chord. Then we move it down to the 4th fret, and that's the A flat 7 chord. Pretty easy, you're just moving your finger placement around. 8 times again, and then we move down 1 more fret, and that's a G7. So that's the B section. I'm going to go through that again. The B section, C7, and I'm doing the 8th fret bar chord, which is 8, 10, 8, 9, 8, 8. So it's C7 8 times. B flat 7, which is on the 6th fret, same chord. A flat 7, which is the same chord but on the 4th fret. G7, which is same chord but on the 3rd fret. So check out the chart to make sure you've got the song order kind of properly organized in your mind. And what we do is we play A section, and then we play A section again, and then we play the B section, and then we go back to the A section, and that is one whole form. So we'll do that, and you can practice the chords, and then I'll show you the melody, and then we'll do a whole pass on the melody. Then we'll talk about how to improvise, and then we'll put it all together in a play along like we usually do. So get to work on these chords, make sure you know the pattern, look at the chart to help you memorize, and I'm going to wrap this one up with a pass through A, B, and A, and I'll call the chords the first time through, and then I'll lay off until the change, and then I'll call the chords again whenever we have some big change coming up. So starting with the C chord, and this song traditionally is started with the melody player, a little melodic line that goes, and then it ends on the note C, and that note C is our first chord. So you're going to hear me start it by going 1, 2, 3, C, like that. So just didn't want that to throw you off or anything. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, C, A minor, D minor, G, again. We're just going to hang on to the C chord instead of going to the G. So the B section, here we go. C7 up on the 8th fret. B flat 7 on the 6th fret. A flat 7 on the 4th fret. And G7 on the 3rd fret. Back to the A section, which is C, A minor, D minor, and G. Stop on C. Now, that's the way the chords should sound, so work those out, and then we'll kind of make all this fall into place by learning the melody, learning how to improvise over these chords, and then we'll move forward from there with the play along. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.